Alright gang, here's another bad video produced by me. This is a Subruban pumper made by Nylint. It was made from the mid 60s to 70, 71, some time frame like that. This is one I've had on my list for a long time, and I finally just got to the point where I realized that I wasn't going to find one in a decent condition at a flea market or yard sale, so I got this one off of eBay at a fairly decent price. I've had it for a couple of months, and the reason why I hadn't made a video prior to today, and this is the 1st of December, December 5th I believe, I was trying to locate the missing parts. The missing parts consist of both ladders and fire extinguishers. There's 2 fire extinguishers supposed to be on the back of this truck. I figured when I located this one on eBay that I could possibly get reproduced parts. Well, the guy I get a lot of my Nylint missing parts from, toy decals, is how he goes by, or what he goes by on eBay. Advised me that at the time there's no ladders or fire extinguishers. So I'm going to go back to hoping to find one at a yard sale or a flea market or even on eBay with fire extinguishers that is in bad shape, buy it just for the fire extinguishers, and then figure out what to do with the ladders. Now we'll take a look at this truck. It's in fairly good condition. Most of them on eBay are missing the nozzle. This one's intact, and the light or siren, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. It's maybe it's a combination because it's got a light and it looks like a siren, but it's still intact. The paint is very well on this. Whoever played with this didn't play much with it. They played with it enough to tear the fire extinguishers off of it and lose the ladders. But there's no dents in the body. There's a few scrapes and scratches. Now this one does have the forward and hubcaps, and I'll show you that here in a bit when we start rotating it around. And as usual, the windshield's got a scratch in it. It might even be a crack. But other than that, it's in very good condition. So let's check it out. Alright, there's a shot of the front of this. And something I want to point out, while I was looking into this truck, I never noticed it before, but I'm gonna make an assumption, and I'm probably wrong, but I guess it was in the 70s maybe, because the hubcaps changed. They went from the forward hubcap to ends in the hubcaps, but they also removed forward here, and Nylint was pressed in. This one has forward in it. That's just something I just noticed. But as you can see, there's the scratch in the windshield and a reflection of my ceiling fan. Again, no dents, no major damage, just paint chips where it's been played with. Alright, here's the curbside, and I don't know how it's going to come up, but that's the gauge cluster on the side of the truck, and it's on both sides of the truck. Here's where the ladder is stored on each side, and you can see here is where the fire extinguishers mount. But it does have the forward hubcaps and white wall tires. Classy fire department. Alright, now here's the back. And I noticed on a lot of these fire trucks on eBay, when it came to pricing, the lower the priced ones, they were missing ladders, fire extinguishers, and the steps were really beat up. The rails, they were beat up, and the nozzles were broken or completely missing. I haven't hooked it up to a fire extinguisher. I haven't hooked it up to a water hose yet. I'm really wanting to, and I may do that just to see how it works. I've seen a video where someone has one of these and then they're operating, and it looks pretty cool. Now, if you've seen my video of my Torkel, it's too early on a Sunday without coffee. I made a video of my Tonka snorkel truck, and pretty much the same premises, just hook the water hose up to it and pumps water through. We're looking at the Roadside, and again, missing ladder, missing fire extinguisher, but that's it. And it seems like most of these trucks are missing them. There's a couple on eBay right now that, had I really thought it through, I might have opted to get or bid on, but they're like over $80 a piece. They are complete. I was trying to go the budget route, and I grabbed this one. And I'll eventually get ladders and fire extinguishers. That's part of the fun to me, of getting these old toys and getting them put back together as complete. You're looking at the back of the cab on this truck. There's a hole in the back. I don't know why that would be, because the other Econoline trucks I have, they do not have a hole there. And there might be a little shape differently in the back too, I'm thinking, but I could be wrong there, but I do not recall a hole. And I haven't gone and pulled one off the shelf and looked, but you know what? Hang on. I'm going to go get one. Alright, here's a Camel Truck, and you see the hole I'm talking about in the Subruban pumper is not in the Camel Truck. And you can also, when I say in the back of the cab didn't look the same, this cab, you see more of the window, and it's totally different right here than on the Subruban pumper. See how the post on the Subruban pumper is a lot wider, and the roof line is a lot higher than it is on the Camel Truck? Wonder why that is. That's something I'm going to start paying attention to now. Now this was cool. It actually has the instructions on how to remove the ladders that are missing. Maybe if this instructions weren't attached to this truck, the ladders would still be there. And actually tell you how to connect the garden hose and not turn it all the way on. It's in fairly decent shape. You can read it if you like. Alright, now that I've got this truck, after looking into it, I found out that this truck came as a set, and the set I believe is number 7408, and the set came with a red Bronco and a red Econoline van, and the red Econoline van I believe said Fire Squad, and it looks much like the Army van that I've already got a posted video of, except it's red. And in the Bronco, I believe it has Fire Chief on the quarter, on the side of it, and it has the same light on the hood. So now those two have made the list of Nylints I need to acquire. So here we go again. I'm going to have to go crazy looking for these two to complete the set. The saving grace here is that they also sold this by itself. So if I don't find the Jeep and the van, I'm still okay. But I would like to have the the Bronco. I'd still like to have the Bronco and the van as the set. And the other issue is that they made these in the 60s into the 70s, and they changed hubcaps. And looking at some of the pictures, some of the Fire Chief Broncos, they had the forward hubcaps, they had the forward in the tailgate. If they had the Nylint hubcaps, they had the Nylint on the tailgates. That was just looking through eBay, looking at photos. So I would have to get the van and the Bronco with the forward tailgate and the forward hubcaps so I could have an accurate set. And the next question is repaint. If I do find these two other items, I don't want to repaint this one. I like the colors. They're in pretty good shape, and I'm not a painter, as you could tell in that ambulance video, that Nylint Army ambulance video. But if it comes to that point where I do find them, I would definitely take them to one of my buddies that's got a body shop and let them disassemble them and paint them. But the other drawback is the rivets. I don't know what size rivet that attach the bumpers to the, or hold the bumpers to the body. But those are round-headed rivets, and if I say rivet, forgive me, but I've seen a lot of Nylints or even Tonkas that's been what people call restored, and they don't use the correct rivets. They use just a standard rivet. I don't want to do that. I'd rather have these kind of rivets, but I got to figure out what size that is if I do get the Bronco in the van. I'm not going to buy them unless I get the Bronco in the van, and then I'll let whoever paint them to match this truck. Alright gang, that's it for this video. I'm gonna run off another video of another Econoline that I picked up off of eBay at a spur of the moment buy because I just had to have it, and paid a little more than I wanted to, but I could justify it. But that's it for this one. Really cool truck. If you don't have these, you ought to look at them. Some of them are fairly price friendly, and some of them are just crazy priced. But you guys have a great day and look forward to posting more videos for you. Thanks a lot.